Come with us on a 3-day journey around the beautiful city of Milano.
And don't forget about Lake Como.
This city has so much beauty, architecture, amazing food, and we absolutely fell in love. Even if...
So now I'm in Lake Como, looking like American trash in the army balance.
Holy shit.
Ciao Milano, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Sheldon.
Welcome to Lavender Lingo. After settling into our Airbnb, we did a quick outfit change and then headed out to explore the neighborhood and grab a bite to eat.
So, we just ate at this place called Crosta. It was like an artisanal bread shop that did like pan Mediterranean food.
Yeah, very similar to like Greek food.
Yeah, so we picked out a pizza, we picked out some chips and guac, which was really nice to have because I miss stuff like that as an American. And we got this like Greek yogurt, stewed veggies, za'atar bowl. The pizza we ordered, however, we didn't realize until the order was done and she clarified what we had ordered was a tuna fish pizza.
We made a promise to ourselves that no matter how it came, we were gonna eat it.
And we did, we ate the whole thing.
Yes, we did.
That being said, the tuna tasted like cat food.
So bad.
Not talking shit about this restaurant because their food was amazing, the service was amazing, the staff was super friendly, the vibe was beautiful. And honestly, I think we would probably rank the food, even though we didn't enjoy the tuna on the pizza, we'd probably rank the food third out of all of the restaurants we visited.
After we ate, we went to a gay bookshop. This bookshop I read about online, and just so happens that our Airbnb is literally across
Around
the
the
street
corner,
from it.
yeah.
So we got to visit that, which was really nice.
The bookshop was so cute though.
We got 2 books, we'll show them to you.
Yeah, and we got a couple pins. So cute though, entirely gay themed, gay staff, gay shit everywhere. Sexual liberation was the theme. They had all kinds of like photograph books, all kinds of stories. They had children's books that related to LGBT issues. So it was really cool to see that. And we got some really nice books, like 54 books for our apartment and some pins to put in our backpack, so we're super excited about that.
Now we're gonna get back on the train. We're gonna try another gay establishment. So
I'll let you know how it goes.
We'll see you then.
Royal Hammam is one of 4 gay saunas located in Milano and one of 2 that we visited. The facilities were clean, spacious, and the hot tub was perfect for relaxing. We highly recommend stopping by if you're in Milan.
Soccer? After our time at the sauna, we emerged into a citywide celebration for a Milano football team, who just scored a win against... well, we're not really sure. Needless to say, the train ride home was fun, and the streets were absolutely crazy. Ciao!
So, today is our first full day in Milan, and we are on our way right now to go eat some risotto. But after that, we're gonna go to the Duomo
And the Galleria.
and the Galleria. Maybe do some vintage shopping, get some clothes, check some stuff out, check out some designer stuff.
We started our day with some espresso. I wore some diamonds today.
So yeah, it's gonna be a good day.
Walking out of the train station, we were blown away at the size and stunning beauty of the Duomo Di Milano.
Holy shit.
The cathedral took almost 6 centuries to complete, with the final details having been completed in 1965.
Due to its lengthy construction time, the Duomo employs many different styles of architecture and is the work of numerous architects. It is the crowning jewel of the Piazza del Duomo.
Situated right next door on the piazza is the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II, Italy's oldest active shopping gallery, which consists of countless luxury stores housed beneath a cast iron and glass vaulted ceiling.
Opening in 1877, the Galleria is the brainchild of architect Giuseppe Mingioni and is even home to the original Prada store, which we gleefully visited.
Creamy, rich, and bursting with flavor, risotto is a staple of Milanese cuisine dating back to 1809. A true Italiano classic.
We're back in Porta Venezia. We're heading back to the apartment to refresh a bit, and then we're gonna go out
Use the restroom.
and get some drinks. Oh wait, where is it? Get some drinks, and then go to another day experience.
We're trying out all the gay things, so by the
Well,
time
that's what our channel's about, is it not?
by the time you're ready to come to Milano, you will
We
know.
have all the information for you.
Yeah, that's why you click like, follow, and subscribe.
Baby!
Well, that and history, which, of course, there's been a ton of that on this trip. But mostly for us. We'll share some with you. Ciao, abuelas.
Tyler. With his fine ass.
So the bathhouse was, well, interesting. Probably like a good 3 out of 10. But don't worry, we'll share all of our gay experiences across Italy in a later video. Sheldon used the girls' restroom.
Look, I didn't see the sign, and then I used it, and then somebody knocked, and then I said, give me a minute, I'm in here, and they waited, and then I walked out, and it was a girl, and she looked at me like I was a fucking crackhead.
The point of the story is that he made it stink, and she's sitting right there, so... So we have no idea what we ordered, we just decided to go with her recommendation, and I think we got some pretty cute options.
Because that's what real bitches do. I don't know what that is, but it's really good.
Cardinal sin. This is like a pea pizza.
Pea pizza. Pea beef. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
So, today is our last day in Milan, and we're actually not spending it in Milan for most of the day. We are heading up north to Lake Como to go visit Bellagio and check out the area because it's fucking Lake Como, obviously.
Homophobic Milano striked again with the weather.
God.
Unfortunately, I couldn't wear my outfit because it's a little bit too cold, so we had to pivot and modify, but it's okay because I think we still ended up looking cute.
Still looks super cute. It's good. It's good.
Looking like old money, baby.
Or no money, whatever. One exciting thing though is we get to take a trolley for the first time. I'm stoked about that.
I think we're going this way.
Look at Tyler navigating us. Navigation.
We did it again, folks. We got McDonald's because we are, what?
American trash.
Sickening.
We've literally eaten McDonald's more on this trip
than we have in the last 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
You stole my bit there.
Also,
He's stealing my bit.
Also, we're about to get on the train. We are running behind, but
Naturally.
that's just who we are as people.
Naturally.
But our train is here, so we're gonna get on it, then we will see you in Lake Como.
Lake Como is a little over an hour north via train from Milano Centrale, and the ride was absolutely beautiful. It offers some stunning views of the picturesque villages that paint the hillside surrounding the lake.
So,
We made it here.
we met a couple on the train though. That was American.
From
We got to
Boston.
talking.
They were so nice.
They were super nice. We liked them a lot. But we're gonna eat our McDonald's. So now we're in Lake Como, looking like American trash, eating our McDonald's.
Not the way you want to experience Lake Como, but
No shame.
we're Americans. We're here.
Lake Como. It is Lake Como. It's
is that?
gorgeous. We call this Lake Como now, baby.
Lake Como. After getting off the train in Verona, we took a minute to take in the stunning landscape in front of us before boarding a water taxi to the nearby town of Bellagio.
The taxi ride was such a treat, giving you 360-degree views of the lakefront and the surrounding mountains. We couldn't help but feel like we had been plucked from real life and placed in a romance film.
The town of Bellagio definitely ranks as one of the most beautiful places we have ever gotten to visit. Luckily for us, we were there in the spring and everything was lush and blooming.
We wandered the cobbled streets, walked aimlessly through winding passageways, and took in the absurd amount of beauty that we were surrounded by. Stunning vistas gave way to private little waterfronts, and we found ourselves once again appreciating how lucky we were for getting to experience such a special place.
Ciao.
Ciao, Bella.
We just stopped in at a little place called Eraclea.
I don't think that's what it's called. I think that's just a sign. We don't know what it's the little coffee shop below the Hotel de Luc.
Yeah, we're here. Wherever we're at, we're here.
We're here, bitches. But
Come here.
It's cute. It's waterfront. That's a good
Stopped in for a
vibe.
little aperitivo. Got a cute little view of... Well, right now we have a view of a boat, but...
I finally got olives. They weren't the best olives I had, honestly. They sell better olives at Whole Foods, but
We also got potato chips, but those are gone.
we got crumbs.
Anyway, so we started walking around Bellagio, and let me just say, it is
So gorgeous.
yeah, probably one of the, I would say, top 2 prettiest places we've ever been
Yeah.
in the world.
Yeah. Absolutely stunning. This, though, it's like the most romantic place I've ever been in my life.
Yeah, I think so.
Absolutely stunning. There's like cobblestone walkways everywhere. It's so green and lush, and there's all these plants, and it's like tropical but not.
And then
the
because
water
you look
is like green and
you look
beautiful.
out and you see snow-topped mountains, and you see all the cute little Italian villas, and it is just so
the Dolomites, like
yeah.
fucking reaching towards the sky. It's amazing.
I think we're gonna do lunch around here probably, get some souvenirs from here, and then head over to Verona, right? Verona.
And it's funny because a lot of the stuff we read online and a lot of the people that we had talked to said that Bellagio is very touristy and like that it's not really that.
It is.
It's so touristy, absolutely. But touristy isn't necessarily a bad thing. Places are touristy because they're dope.
Beautiful.
So
We're taking this day slow. We're not, even though it's a lot of walking, we are doing it slow. We don't have a schedule that we're on. We're just randomly coming across things, which is our favorite date, as you all know by now.
always.
We're just randomly coming across things, going into it, exploring, and viewing all the cute little stuff. So, he made a beat with the sounds of our steps and the rhythm of life. Trust us, if we could move here, we would, but it seemed about time to head back to Milan, so we took the water taxi back across the lake and prepared ourselves to board the train back to Milano.
What I wasn't prepared for was having to sit on the floor of a crowded train for 3 hours because there were no more seats. Still, a small price to pay to get to experience the beauty of Lake Como. It's our final night in Milan, and we stopped in at this place called a Restaurant to Oscar. It's super cute, and
It's poppin'.
on a positive note, it is the second time in a single day that I got served olives. So I was stoked about that.
They stink.
They taste so good. Much better than the ones earlier. Also,
Wait.
the food looks really good.
Yeah, the food looks bomb. We ordered this, actually, the first cream pasta that we've had
Yeah.
in Italy. So we'll see how it goes, but that's the style that they do. It's like their signature. It's like a cream and chili oil, and it looks bomb as fuck. Ooh, bomb
I
as
think
heck.
it's gonna be like a vodka sauce, but made with brandy instead of vodka. But that's just my guess.
We also got a frizzante.
No.
So
Honestly, though, I need water, y'all.
Yeah.
We've drinking so much. My body is. I feel like SpongeBob in that episode where he goes to Sandy's dome and he dries up and he's like, that's me right now.
We're walking so much, like an incredible amount.
So much.
Yeah, and drinking
so much.
This guy had us get espresso again. We had 3 double shots of espresso
But
today.
in my defense, I went to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning last night and I woke up at 6:30 and I've been moving all day long.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think we might go out to
A little gay experience this evening.
Yeah.
Gay bar.
Since it's our last night, we might go and see like the gay district and see how it's going. I just want to clarify, gay experience doesn't always mean...
Do that.
Gay experience doesn't always mean dirty, naughty, nasty things. Sometimes it means really positive things too. Sure. Gay experience also means the library, the bookshop that we went to.
True.
Just so you all know.
There's wholesome stuff.
There's wholesome stuff. There's also some not wholesome stuff.
That's wholesome stuff.
Okay. Hold on.
Hello, ladies and gents.
Buonasera. Wrong one.
Yeah.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. It is our last morning in Milan. I woke up extra early, even though we went to bed at 3:30 in the morning, so that we could get ready and get all our stuff packed. And we, for the first time, are actually ready before we have to be out. So here we are doing our little goodbye.
We'll probably somehow still miss the train because
that's just how things work for us.
So, Sheldon, question time.
What?
What did you think of Milan?
Milan was amazing. I didn't really expect to be that impressed with Milan. We more so booked Milan to have a base to go to other places nearby, but I actually ended up loving Milan.
I agree completely.
Milan
was fantastic. It was probably something that it's like, this is a place that I would come back to. This is a place that I would live at. And I will say that we had the best food here in Milan.
The food was amazing.
It felt, even though all the other places are artisanal and they have their family businesses, it felt equally that here, but also packed with flavor.
And we met really cool people here, so we appreciate that. Do y'all see how tired I look? It's because I've gotten up approximately 5 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours.
They don't care about that. They want to know about Milan right now. This is it.
Milan will give you back.
These are the last moments of Milan. Here's the thing. Milan is so close to New York City, in sort of vibe, except it's clean. The subway and transit system is actually perfect. Every single subway platform is handicap accessible.
And sparkling clean.
Screw you, New York, for not doing
And
that.
the trains come every 3 to 6 minutes. So kudos, Milan. We love you. And the trolley system is super cute.
And let's talk about gay experience real quick. Honestly, being gay in Milan felt completely different than it did the others. We're staying in Porta Venezia, which is the gay neighborhood of Milan. But that being said, the gay stuff that we did here in Milan was really nice. It was a little different than I think the other places. However, one thing that they all have so far had in common is that their gay clubs are more gay themed because it's just straight people, gay people, they all go together.
Yeah.
It's a little different than in the States.
Where we more so have segregated environments. That being said, we're gonna sign off and go to the train station, and we will
on our way to
see you in Vernazza.
Bye, host. Real quick, while Sheldon's in the bathroom, 2 things happened since we've been at the train station. Number 1, some woman came up to us and legitimately tried to pickpocket us. She came up and she was grabbing on the bags, and we were like, man, Sheldon pulled out his New Yorker, of course, and was like, why don't you back the up? And it was actually kind of nice. He had a big old adrenaline rush from that. Also, we also learned that I am a pushover because we're at Five Guys here in the train station, which is a lot better than the McDonald's that we've been doing before we left. We ordered a large fry to share, and the guy was like, you're not going to do that. That's too much. He goes, for 2 people, you can have a regular size, and rang in a regular size. And that just seems very different from what would happen in the States. Because if I want a large fry, bitch, give me a large fry. And we're off. Thanks for joining us on our little adventure through Milan.
See you next time in the
Cinque Terre.